Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be diving into a solo queue jungle Charizard game. Now, today I want to talk a little bit about Charizard and why I think that this might be the best jungler in the game right now. Now, that's a little bit of a sensational thing to say, but I actually do think that. I mean, I think that there's a lot of really, really good junglers. I think Delphox, I think Gengar, I think Charizard are all amazing junglers right now. I think Dodrio is incredibly strong right now, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think Charizard is just something that kind of like deals with all of those other junglers in a really, really strong way. Has really, really fast clear time, has really, really great team fight, has good mobility, and it honestly just brings a little bit of everything to the table. Now, what I will say about Charizard is that it does get countered by a few things. Like, you can definitely grapple with the Pokemon a little bit. Buzzwole can kind of mess with it quite a bit. Serena can mess with it quite a bit. So I'm actually playing into a Buzzwole right now, if I remember correctly. Yep, playing into a Buzzwole, so we'll see how that affects my game. But ultimately, this Pokemon does some really, really crazy damage and has really, really good clear. You saw I have a very damage-focused build, attack and crit focused build, muscle scope, and energy amplifier. So lots of damage in the fight. We're here in the top lane. We're going to drop our fire spin, drop our X attack, go for the flamethrower, and then just try to burst this as much as possible. And if we can get into this fight with no jungler, like we should honestly be able to get a kill here. You can run forward a little bit. That's the strength of the flamethrower. At minimum, I can zone off and get my teammates some turn in. Now they can do the same thing for me. They can zone for me, and I am out of here. So bottom lane is getting stomped. Mr. Mime decides, you know what? I'm done with that lane. We're a minute and a half into the game and we've already full abandoned bottom lane, so I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but nonetheless, we're back to our jungle rotation, doing what we're supposed to do, and back to farming very, very quickly. When you play Charizard, man, you just see how much damage you do on some of these jungle rotations. It's crazy, right? It's actually nuts. So but we're going to finish this jungle rotation off. We're going to go towards center farm, and same thing. I like the X attack a lot. I think X speed, full heal, things like that on Charizard are really good. So yeah, but I'm going to pop that X attack. We want to burst this as much as possible. I'm trying to stay ahead of their enemy jungler. I think it's the Absol. At this point, if we're hard trading bottom, we need to hard trade it, right? So I need to try to get up here and make some kind of a positive influence on this lane, because we've had 4 people up here. So the thought of us actually not like hard winning this lane is a little bit depressing to me. But I think I can flamethrower him there. I missed him, but we'll go ahead and take the slow, bro. We need to just be really aggressive. If this is what, like I said, if this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing. So that's the Absol there. Nope, he's gonna get me with that Night Slash. So the Absol's gonna take me down. I think that there's not really an opportunity for us to break the tower because they're just so low, and they're gonna kill the Absol, and that's great and all, but they're gonna have to buy me a little bit of time so I can go get my red buff at minimum. I think if I can get like this ball toy right here and then this red buff, I should be able to get my level 9. So I just need a little bit of time from them, but I don't think we're gonna get it, sadly. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get it. All right, we'll get our level 9. We do need to push into them, though, because I do have a Unite move, so it's not over just yet. All right, zoning forward like I was earlier. We'll hit the Buzzwole. If we can take down the Buzzwole, that would be pretty huge. All right, we should honestly fight this, because what's going to happen is they're going to pull in. So I'm going to ult the oh, no, I wanted to ult the Absol, but he went into ult, so it auto-targeted me. But either way, look at the strength of the Charizard right here. And this is what I love right here. Like, you basically win a team fight, like when you pop Charizard Unite. You have the energy amplifier, so much damage. As long as we get this in a clean way. Nice. Look at this. The Pikachu might be able to go down here. I mean, I think we're in a good position for this to at least break. Okay, cool. So we get the break on that. Now we can run out because we don't need to overstay. So I'm going to try to get as much of this mid farm as I can very quickly because they are going to obviously be moving this direction. Okay, going to try to back up. No, he caught me with the grapple. Yeah, can't do anything there. So they're going to have to defend the bottom tower. Ninetales, low awareness. She's probably going to get picked off here. Might get that score in, but it's only 16 points, so would rather have her back up. She's dead. She's definitely dead. There's no way she lives that. Ninetales can't live that scenario. We're going to go farm through our jungle, hope that they can hold that bottom. They've got 3 of them there. might have been the better play for me to just run straight to them, but I feel like they could hold it just based on their health values. And when you're doing this, when you're not watching your teammates, watch the top next to the timer and look at their health bars. Like right now, I'm getting context that I think that they're winning their fight just because their health bars aren't moving too much. So hopefully they don't flex out too much, because they, you know, it's in their position to potentially win that fight as long as they keep doing whatever they're doing right now. This gives us some opportunity to get more farm, which gives us the opportunity to get closer and closer to level 15 to be stronger and stronger. So they just barely got their jump pad, and with Absol spawning, I'm not sure I'm going to want to go for this turn in because he'll probably jump on me. So I'm just going to look for some invade, you know? I'll steal some of the jungle here. This should put me in a pretty decent position to just at least stay a little bit ahead of them. And now with this Regieleki spawn timer coming up, we can kind of posture and go for Regieleki. Okay, so we kind of got clapped back on. I might have to go help bottom really quickly. I don't know if they're going to want to push this or not. And I got to be really careful for the slow bro unite this game. Alright, again, Regieleki spawn timer is coming up, but we have an opportunity to get some big kills here. This is such a unique fight. I don't want to get stuck in the Absol Unite, so I'm starting to like space away from my teammates. This is such a unique fight because there's not really anything high value here to fight over, and yet this is what we're all fighting over. So I'm actually just going to rotate away from this, and I'm going to go fight over top and get this mid farm, and I'm going to go do all the other things that I think are more important than just sitting in a lane fighting over nothing, personally. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Got to be a little bit careful here, though. Pikachu actually just like 100-0'd me. Okay. We're still fighting in bot lane over nothing. They're probably going to get the Regieleki for free because that's most likely where Absol is, but we should be able to defend it. Don't think Pikachu's going to be able to hold that, so that's going to be a 35 over cap. Roughly 33 over cap. I'm just going to go for jungle farm at this point. Didn't want to ult the Pikachu in that top, but maybe I just should have. I don't know. Just felt a little premature. I thought the Clefable was going to be able to keep me up, but I misread the damage, so I'm going to watch for them to do a heavy bot push because they might be able to do that. I need to use a Unite move. Like, I need to use one. It doesn't even matter if he ults me back. I just, like, have to use one so that way I can farm one back. And if I can even get any kind of damage out of this, that'd be good. Cool. I'm trying to read where he's at. It was tough. Okay, I need to back up. Gotta do my best to hold this tower just to not give them any free turn in. And then at the same time try to farm up a Unite move. I can definitely get it back. I think I got it. Tried to time that if we could. Is that a potion? Is that a potion Buzzwole? I think it is. I can do a little bit here, but I'm a little worried we're overcommitting.
Stay alive. Reposit is coming soon. Stay alive.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, I'm working on that. Didn't have time to farm my ult, really. We have small point lead, but I think we lose that here. Okay, so I need to like work on my ult a little bit just because I ended up going into laning mode for a while there. So we can poke a little bit, but I don't have a Unite move just yet, so I gotta leverage my teammates' Unites a little bit. I'm gonna try to get this blue buff. That would help me get my Unite move. Throw a Fire Blast in the choke for them to push into. So they're kind of stepping into that. Okay, we're gonna pop ult here. Now this is where we hard win the fight. Pikachu's going down, and this is why Charizard is just so strong here. Now they're all down. Boom, nice and clean fight. Team actually stalled that out well. We fought in our choke. They were just kind of pushing into us. Now we just gotta make sure we get some scores in. Huge, huge. I'm gonna let the mime go there. Alright, gonna step in, and then we score. So it was a bit of a rough game, but honestly, I mean, huge potential, huge damage like we always see from Charizard. We're gonna go ahead and just back up here. I'm actually gonna farm a little bit on the way out. I like the comms from my teammate. Back up, like farm on the little bit on the way out. That'll give me the opportunity. Okay, she jumps bottom. I watch their health bars here. because somebody could easily show up top. So they get a kill there. They don't need me anymore, right? You see that? So now I can split and intentionally go top here because I know they don't need me. I have 4 accounted for. 3 dead, 1 Pikachu on map. Again, I can flex out and farm a little bit. If you do this, I'm keeping my flamethrower in hand. I don't want to use my flamethrower because I don't want to use it and then not have something if somebody does step on pad. So if someone would step on pad, I can flamethrower them really quickly. Now we have our Unite move, and that's the game. So bit of a rocky game. It got a little bit weird. We were fighting in places we kind of weren't super grouped and like overly coordinated for some objectives. But honestly, Charizard's Unite move and the fact that this Pokemon is so good in jungle and not very good in lane makes it a menace to deal with in the jungle. So I do think that Charizard might be the best jungler for solo queue, or at least one of, right? Tied up there with Delphox, with Dodrio, with Gengar, and there's another one that I listed earlier that I can't think of, but 104,000 damage. This is like a staple for Pokemon Unite, or for Charizard in Pokemon Unite. So friends, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Drop a like on the video, subscribe for future Pokemon Unite content. As always, be sure to be kind of one another. Tell someone you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.